After spending over a month in remand, Peter Karanja, the man accused of killing Dutch businessman Tob Cohen, finally secured his freedom after the court granted him bail. In a ruling by Justice Daniel Ogembo, the court found no compelling reasons to continue detaining Karanja for allegedly being a danger to prosecution witnesses. However, Karanja's bail could be revoked at any time should he fail to honor the stringent bail conditions issued by the court, which include a directive not to contact or intimidate any prosecution witness in the case and not to skip any court session. Peter Karanja, through his lawyer, had argued that he is not known to any of the witnesses expected to testify in the case, and therefore there was no way in law that he could interfere with the said witnesses. But the prosecution opposed the bail application, maintaining that the character of Karanja is questionable. Peter Karanja and Sarah Wairimu, who are accused of the murder, will have the case consolidated by the prosecution ahead of the mention of the case on 12th November. Meanwhile, 3 suspects detained in Kiambu for allegedly being the mastermind of a cartel that fraudulently withdraws money from ATMs using a code were arraigned in court. Robert Mwaura Mwatia, Godfrey Masinde, and Stanley Nyakundi were charged with electronic fraud, acquisition, possession, and use of proceeds of crime. They denied the charges and were released on a 200,000 shillings cash bail each or an alternative bond of 500,000 shillings each. The case will be heard on 30th January next year. Finally, an employee in the Office of Director of Public Prosecutions has been arraigned in court for soliciting a bribe. The court heard that Donald Ochieng Omundi, an officer in the Office of DPP based in Taveta Law Courts, was nabbed by officer from Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission on 20th May while receiving a bribe of 40,000 shillings. Omundi is said to have solicited the bribe from Mweke Said Mnene. He denied the charges before Mombasa Chief Magistrate Edana Nyaloti and was released on a cash bail of 50,000 shillings. The case will be mentioned on Monday next week. Ben Chumba reporting for Scales of Justice.